the little dragon who was afraid of Fire Kid's story bedtime story. In a hidden valley nestled between tall mountains, there lived a little dragon named Dax. Dax had scales that sparkled like emeralds and wings that could carry him high into the sky. But there was one thing that made Dax different from the other dragons. He was afraid of fire. Every dragon in the valley had a special ability to breathe fire, a power that they used to protect themselves and their home. But whenever Dax tried to breathe fire, nothing came out. He would puff his cheeks and try his hardest, but only a small cloud of smoke would appear. The other dragons would roar with laughter, their flames lighting up the sky. "Don't worry, Dax," they would say kindly. "You'll learn in time." But Dax felt embarrassed. He wanted to be like them, to roar and send flames soaring into the air. But every time he tried, he felt a little more discouraged. One day, as Dax was wandering through the valley, he met an old, wise dragon named Sage. Sage had lived for many years and had seen many dragons come and go. When he saw Dax sitting alone by a pond, he flew over to him. "Why do you look so sad, young one?" Sage asked. "I'm different," Dax replied. "I can't breathe fire like the others. I try, but it never works. I'm afraid I'll never be as strong or as powerful as the other dragons." Sage smiled gently. Every dragon has its own path to follow. Fire comes from within, but it takes time and patience to understand it. You may not breathe fire like the others, but you have your own strength. The key is to find the fire that burns inside you and learn to trust it. Dax thought about Sage's words as he sat by the pond. That evening, as the sun set and the sky turned orange, Dax closed his eyes and took a deep breath. He felt warmth rising inside him, and this time, instead of feeling afraid, he welcomed it. With a soft growl, Dax opened his mouth and let out a gentle stream of fire. It wasn't a huge flame, but it was a start. He watched in awe as the fire danced before him, warm and bright. From that day on, Dax learned to trust himself and the fire within him. Slowly, he became more confident in his abilities, and with each passing day, his flames grew stronger and more powerful. Dax had finally found his own way to be a dragon.